You need to know that God's passion is burning inside of me for you, because, like a loving father, I have pledged your hand in marriage to Christ, your true bridegroom. I've also promised that I would present his fiancée to him as a pure virgin bride. But now I'm afraid that just as Eve was deceived by the serpent's clever lies, your thoughts may be corrupted, and you may lose your single hearted devotion and pure love for Christ. For you seem to gladly tolerate anyone who comes to you preaching a pseudo Jesus, not the Jesus we have preached. You have accepted a spirit and gospel that is false, rather than the spirit and gospel you once embraced. How tolerant you have become of these impostors.
This one almost breaks my heart more than any other, this verse, this text, because we've seen so many people in, this movement that are coming to the light and the understanding of who God really is. But because they've been so programmed in negativity, that negativity just wants to suck them right back into the old ways of thinking, that God is not able, that God is not all love. And when we can break that and just say, no, if it's not all God, if it's not all love, if it's not showing that he is all powerful, then there's something wrong. That's a different gospel. We call it the fear-based gospel because so many teachings have brought us to a place where we enter into the kingdom out of a fear-based gospel. And God is not that. God is love. God is perfect love, and perfect love casts out all fear. So if anything is operating out of a fear-based gospel, which is oxymoron, then it's not God. So we have to just get that through our minds and then be aware. We've got 3 plumb lines that we share at other times, but I think it'd be good to share them here. And that is one, does what you believe about God, does it make him bigger or does it make him smaller? In other words, does it make him more powerful, or does it kind of put him in a box and keep him from being able to do certain things because it doesn't fit your belief system? That's making God smaller. So that's the first question. Does it make God bigger or smaller? The second question is, does it make him more loving or less loving? So does what you believe put this picture on God, or make a person out of him that is capable of doing horrific things to other people? If you're believing that it's not all love, and it's not God. So we need to make sure that what we're believing is drawing us closer and further into a place where we understand that God is love, period. And that if it's not loving, it's not God. And then the third one is, does it draw you into intimacy with him? Because a lot of the belief systems kind of put a wall between us and God. God created us for relationship. He wants to know you. He wants to be intimate with you. And if what you're believing is putting a wall between you and him, it's not God.